Greetings, YouTube. I want to start off today's video really thanking those of you that took the time to not only comment your votes, but also your explanations of said votes. We had over 300 votes, which may not sound like a lot to some people, but to me, that is a ton. And I really appreciate those of you who kept trying to comment because YouTube was not letting you. I can't tell you why that happened, but I know that happened to multiple people. And so some of you decided to email me or hit me up online or even Twitter direct message for your thoughts. Now, sometimes the voting is really, really close. Like we've seen some razor thin margins that basically were ties and had to be broken by my moderators, my amazing mod squad, best mods in the business. But this was not the case. This was one of the most overwhelmingly one-sided polls, and I guess I should have seen that coming, maybe, I have ever seen. Because if the question is, oh, and by the way, we're leaving this question up to something very important, and that is the level up event, right? And I'm still a bit nervous that I have, because I have most items, but I don't know, I have 19 tier 4 basic. So let's see if we have enough on that. We may have to buy a couple from the Glory Store, which I swear I never want to do, so I don't know. But regardless, this is going to be a fun rank up, because in the contest between the two rank 1 Sig 200 Groot, who was the early Dark Horse, or, as you're probably already guessing, the runaway champion, Fatty McFatterson. Fatty, who by the end of this video will be Sig 200. One big time. So we are going to upgrade him. We are going to rank him up starting at rank 1. We're just going to see if we have the items. Who knows? Who the heck knows? I even forgot like when he was released in the game, which by the way, smart thing to do to get a little more gold is to, let's go back again. There we go. Sell that. And now we shall select only the skill ISO. I love opening premiums for a couple of reasons. It's kind of like nostalgia for when premiums felt like 6-star crystals. But the other thing is that they just give you so much freaking ISO. Like, seriously, you save up a couple hundred premiums, and you're good to go for a while on ISO. And I very much value that. Okay, so we are now upgrading Mr. Fatty. He's over 5,000. The only thing fatter than his PI is his waistline. And let's just say you don't have to be across the pond to appreciate a good amount of pounds. That also sounded like an internet phrase now that I'm saying it out loud. Oh, boy. What a journey this YouTube channel has had. What a journey. Okay, so our first 3 tier 4 skills. Now we're going to take them to rank 3. And this is 4 tier 4 basic. And the server is, of course, thinking about it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do after this. We're going to rank them up first. And then we're going to back out. And Kingpin. Who would have thought this was such a high-demanded ranked champion to end 2020, right? Like, we knew he was going to get buffed, but we didn't know how buff the buffed man was going to be. Okay, so we're going to go back, and we are going to... Nope, not that. We're going to claim our catalysts, and now we're going to go back. And let's just see if this is something we can do. Look at that. He was 2017. Well, there we go. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's use it. Let's use one of our variant gems. God, I love that. It's also making me kind of depressed that his PI is high enough to where he's already catching up to Wolverine and he's not even fully maxed out to rank 4 yet. Oh, Wolverine, you deserve a higher PI than what you got. Old Ball should have the low one. He's got almost no testosterone left. All right, and then here we go. We made it. We made it, and I don't know what else there is to say besides let's just do it. Let's just take him to max rank, from rank 1 to rank 5 in the span of just over 5 minutes. That's pretty good efficiency. The results of this, though not surprising to some, we're still, I think the final percentages I counted were about 74 to 26. That is fairly absurd. 14,000 PI. And can he get to 15,000 when we put 20 more 6 stones in him? Probably not, but let's use items and pump him up with 26 stones, because I don't care about the arena. I'd rather have 5,000 more 5-star shards towards a dad bod hunt. So he was just under 15,000. I was a little worried about that. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, right? It's not really that big a deal at all. Okay, and so now, because of that, we had 144,000 level up points just from that one champion, rank 1 to rank 5. That's pretty crazy. Gotta love that. And you also gotta love that now I can claim even more catalysts. And so my final total, now I've got 8 out of 10 tier 5 basic. Not a big deal. And still 20 out of 20 tier 2 alpha. That's crazy. I did not think that was... So maybe I should still rank up Groot. I don't know. I've also got 7,400 glory. So, you know what? Screw it. We've got so much glory. We are just going to end this by maxing out our tier 5 basic. Because why the heck not? And we'll still have 2,400 left somehow. And now, when I go to my inventory, I just purchased another half of a tier 5 basic, which means, yeah, I'm at 9 now. Crazy. Kingpin, welcome to the roster. When I look at my 565 champs, and I have now over 30 of them, which is also crazy to think. And I do suspect Kingpin will be great for variant content. Yeah, he is far less than Gwenpool, Blade, Masacre, Nick Fury, or Thighs, but still solid. And when we look overall at the PI in general of all the classes of champions on my roster, we can see he is still above Torch for now, Voodoo, OG, Vision, Void, Red Hulk, Magic, Venom, etc. Cool. Well, there you have it, YouTube. That was a ton of fun. Thanks again for the feedback. We're going to end this here. And again, thanks for watching.